Neighbours first. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's clear direction for India's foreign policy evident in his just concluded tri-nation visit.
My vision of an ideal neighborhood is one in which trade, investments, technology, ideas, and people flow easily across borders. When partnerships in the region are formed with the ease of routine.
Much has been achieved over the past 4 days, from 4 pacts inked with Seychelles and Sri Lanka and 5 with Mauritius to discussions addressing long-standing differences undertaken.
We discussed the fishermen's issue. This complex issue involves livelihood and humanitarian concerns on both sides. We should handle it from this perspective. At the same time, we need to find a long-term solution to this issue.
Prime Minister Modi also urged the new Sri Lankan government to push forward with post-Civil War reconciliation.
We stand with you in your efforts to build a future that accommodates the aspirations of all sections of the society, including Sri Lankan Tamil community, for a life of equality, justice, peace and dignity in a united Sri Lanka. We believe that early and full implementation of the 13th Amendment and going beyond it would contribute to this process.
The strategic relevance of the visit can't be understated either, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi firmly putting his weight behind strengthening security ties with all 3 nations. India launching a coastal surveillance radar project and gifting Seychelles a Dornier aircraft. Prime Minister Narendra Modi commissioning the India-built Mauritian naval patrol vessel Barracuda. The emphasis on cooperation to secure the Indian Ocean region and the key role of all 3 nations in the process was clearly evident. On the economic and infrastructure front too, there was a firm forward march. The setting up of a joint working group between India and Seychelles to expand cooperation on the blue economy. An agreement on cooperation between India and the Sri Lankan customs authorities to simplify trade and reduce non-tariff barriers. Setting up of joint task force for ocean economy with Sri Lanka. India setting up the second cyber city in Mauritius. And India and Mauritius agreeing to work together to avoid the abuse of double taxation avoidance convention are some of the concrete outcomes. People first was another common thread through the visit. Free 3-month visas on arrival to the citizens of Seychelles and extending the facility of tourist visa on arrival, electronic travel authorization scheme to Sri Lankan citizens were steps in that direction.
People are at the heart of our relationship. When we connect people, bonds between nations become stronger.
New beginnings, new hopes, and new horizons. The essence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's tri-nation visit, one that has laid out the roadmap for taking forward strengthened ties with our Indian Ocean neighbours, not just as neighbours, but as global partners in securing the region. Bureau Report, DD News.